Sonny Stitt, lick 1. Two. And then 3. Together. Alright, so what's going on here? These are 2 licks from, also, it's more stuff from Indiana. I transposed it to D. I just happen to be on this page, this D. I put in many different keys, but just to give some of the ideas. The lick 1, here he's just approaching, so we're in D minor, he's approaching the B, the 6. It's also the 3rd of G7, so it's very related. Sometimes you'll see jazz guys do this on the G7. This is would be part of a 2/5, D minor, and then G7. So this is sometimes done on the G7, sometimes on the D minor. It doesn't matter. But we're playing the E to A. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay. Kitty problems. She's cool. So we're playing the A to C and then walking up to the G, the major 3rd, or in this case, it's the 6 of D minor. Down to the G, and then we're walking up to, so this G starts an approach to the A. So essentially, we approach the B from 2 notes below, 1 note below, hit the B, and then we approach the A, 2 notes below. That's exactly what's happening. And then just drop down the arpeggio. This is just the D minor arpeggio with the G on the bottom. I'm sorry, not the G, the B. Just like a D minor 6. It works over G7 and over D, of course. A little F major 7 arpeggio, part of the key. And then he walks up to the B and then up to the A. That's kind of the same lick again. Then we're approaching the F. Above the F, hit the F. Below it, above it, target. And then once we hit the F, that becomes the first note of the tetrachord off of F. It's a major chord. It's just really a major 9 chord, but you can use them. So when you're in a minor, you'd play them off any of the major notes, like F. F major fits into the D, so you do the tetrachord off of F, or G. Works also off of A, pull into the D minor. F, G. So from the tetrachord, then we just do the same approach, but on the root, on the D minor. Walking up to the B, up to the A, down the arpeggio. Approaching the F, tetrachord. That's those ideas. They're really melodic. They come from Parker initially. You know, the idea of walking up to the B, and then the A, and then going down the arpeggio. Goes off to C. Second lick. So this one just is a little different because it starts on the root. We're up on the D, and then here's the same thing. Walking up to the B. If I did it on 1 string, it would just be 3 down, 3 up. So we're approaching that B. And then approach the A. Same thing. It's just the same idea used over and over again in slightly different ways. And then just down the arpeggio. And this final lick Same thing. It's actually the same thing up an octave. And then it's slightly different here on the approach to the F. We just play above the F, below the F, and once we hit the F, we get into a triplet, F arpeggio. And then there's the approach on the high D. So those are some Sonny Stitt. Probably Parker. He took them from Parker probably. But they're really cool ideas. And they're worth practicing in different. The reason I just did it in 2 different octaves to show they work well in different octaves. And you can transpose them to different positions. And once you get them under your fingers and you can see exactly, rather than thinking of it as just a lick, where you just play what you're supposed to play. You want to get the concept behind it, and then you can kind of use it in all sorts of different situations. Cool. I'll have that written out in tab.